My boyfriend keeps laughing with my female coworker and teaching her his language. She still thinks she's learning how to flirt. Trish started working at my waitressing job 5 months ago, and from the moment she saw my boyfriend Kaido, she set her eyes on him like he was the last infinity stone. He was half Japanese like me, meaning we related on a deep level, and for some reason Trish hated this the most. The first time she saw us having lunch, she made herself comfortable in my seat next to his when I got up to use the bathroom. She pressed her hips against his and flashed a flirty smile before saying konnichiwa. When he awkwardly set it back, she grabbed a pair of chopsticks and started eating noodles unsuccessfully, complaining about whitewashed girls appropriating his beautiful culture, very obviously referring to me. When I came back from the bathroom, she told me to grab a chair, telling me I was welcome to join in on their conversation. It definitely struck a nerve, but I was so secure in Kaido and Ai's relationship I didn't even mind, until Trish started trying to implode us. She'd corner him when I wasn't looking and tell him innuendo-style phrases in Japanese that she got off Google Translate. Whenever we were talking, she'd always squeeze past us, very slowly, sometimes making sure to rub her behind against Kaido, and other times facing him directly and giving him the F me eyes. The thing that really made me mad was when she asked Kaido to come teach her Japanese at her house after work. I was going to confront her there and then, but we were in the middle of a very busy service, and I told myself I'd do it right after. Big mistake. You see, at some point during service, these important Japanese businessmen came in for food. They were at my section, but Trish practically shoved me aside to serve them. Please speak Japanese. I understand everything, she told them. They looked pleasantly surprised and started rattling off their order with specific modifications and allergies. Trish just kept saying, hi, while scribbling nonsense. 45 minutes later, it was chaos. One guy got served the wrong starter. Another received 2 sushi orders instead of his chicken chow mein. And the third guy actually started having an allergic reaction to shellfish, which he asked to exclude. That's when Trish did it. While Kaido ran to get the EpiPen, she pointed at me and told her cousin, who was the manager, that I changed the order to sabotage her. And without verifying anything, her cousin wrote me up on the spot in front of everyone. One more incident and you're terminated. I went home crushed and just cried to Kaido. I was wondering if just quitting was my best option, until Kaido suggested something. If she wants me to teach her Japanese, let's do exactly that. Over the next few weeks, we set our plan into place. At the restaurant, Kaido and I feigned relationship problems. And of course, Trish jumped at the opportunity to comfort him. She started sitting next to him again, placing his hand on her shoulder, getting dangerously close. And then Kaido went for it. He offered to teach her Japanese, not at her house, just here in the restaurant, but she jumped at it like SpongeBob hearing the Goofy Goober song. Before I knew it, they were in the back together, laughing at each other and grinning ear to ear. Kaido was teaching her phrases, and she was listening to him with puppy eyes and repeating everything in the most seductive anime e-girl voice she could put on. Me and Kaido would exchange quick glances, trying not to laugh because these phrases were just ridiculous. Very soon, he convinced her to start saying these phrases to customers. I would waitress next to her and hear her say "Kuso baba," meaning crappy old hag, to an elderly Japanese lady. I would have to clench my jaw tight so I wouldn't laugh. Another absolute gem I heard from here in one day alone were "Busu shine," meaning ugly vetch, go die, to a little 7-year-old girl with autism. What made the whole situation so much better was how every time after insulting a customer, she'd run to Kaido to tell him she did it like she was a 4-year-old old kid showing you how quickly she could eat her gayon. All while Kaido would just smile at her and tell her she was doing great. For weeks, Trish insulted customers in Japanese, telling them "Kuso kuta shine," eat shit and die. "Omae no senzo wo fakushiro," F your ancestors. Or my personal favorite, "Ore baka dakedo wakateru tsumori," I'm stupid and think I know what I'm saying. But then the owner's mother's 85th birthday party happened. She was fully Japanese and seeing her son for the first time in 3 years. The owner was there, and they reserved an entire section to themselves. It was set to be an amazing night. Trish was waitressing, and that's when Kaido did it. He convinced her to go take the woman's order and told Trish to take it in Japanese, which she did. She went up to the owner's mother, and with the confidence of a Bradley Martin in a street fight with an MMA fighter, said, "Konnichiwa, kuso baba tsukayanai, ketsu ni kisushiro," meaning, "Hello, you dumb old good-for-nothing beach, kiss my behind." The restaurant went silent. Full story on channel, linked below.